everyone. Elsie Jensen here. Today we are on day 6 of our sourdough journey, starter journey. So we've got our nice sourdough here. We've got some bubbles forming up. No hooch today, but still good fermentation process is coming. We're going to give this a nice stir using my tall, skinny spatula here. This is a really important tool for your sourdough starter. I just find nothing works better than one of these really skinny spatulas. So we're going to mix it up. And then we are going to discard half of it. So we're right around 400. So we're going to discard to about 200 milliliters of our starter. So let's see, see where this kind of stands. A little bit more. Sometimes it's hard to see until it goes down because you feel like you've poured out a lot more. But that's why I love having a jar that has the measurements on it because it takes the guesstimation out. There we go. So we're down to about 200 on our jar right here, measured. So this discard, after about day 4, your discard is perfect for using in recipes. So earlier today, I made my sourdough snickerdoodle cookies here. They're actually warm. I just took them out of the oven, but I used a half a cup of discard. So you would definitely be able to make these recipes with the discard, which is so great. There's so many great recipes that you can use your discard for. So, cookies, scones, muffins, tortillas. I got 2 lemon poppy seed muffins from yesterday left. They are gone in no time, but absolutely delicious. So don't just throw it away. Use it in a recipe. So that is our discard. Now we're going to put ours back on the scale. We're going to bring it to 0. And now today, so the last 2 days, we added 150 grams of flour. Today, we are going to add 200 grams of flour. So it is more. It kind of changes up on the scale, and you add a bit more and a bit more because you're giving it a bit more food. And this is going to allow you to be able to have a good enough amount to be able to make 1 to 2 loaves at a time of sourdough. So we're going to add in 200 grams of flour. And you want unbleached flour. Do not use bleached flours or your starter will never set. It will never get to the right fermentation process. So we're at about 50. 60. And even my spoons, each scoop is kind of a little bit different. At 100 now, so we're about halfway there. I'm getting down to the very end of my bag. You should have enough that I don't have to go open another one. Okay. We waste not, want not in this house. We're going to add in. There we go. Perfect. I'm just at 200. Look at that. Perfect. I have hardly any left in there. Love it when that happens. Okay, now we're going to bring our scale right back down to 0, and we're going to add in 200 milliliters of water, or 200 grams of water into here as well. There we, little drop more. Perfect. Right up to the top. Now, when we put our thing to stir it, it will actually drop down because you're going to start mixing it in. So you see how it's going all the way down? That's why you want to have a nice big jar and a wide mouth jar. It works really well. So now we're going to mix up our flour and our water into our starter. This is the food for the starter. The flour is going to provide the energy source for that bacteria that is doing the fermentation process. So very important. We're going to mix this guy up all the way. And make sure you kind of really scrape around. You don't want to have any flour pockets, and you want to make sure you have that's mixed into our previous starter so it can all go around and eat it up. Okay, we've got this guy all cleared off. Perfect. Now, this is really important. You want to take your napkin here. And what we're going to do is we're going to clean it up. And that way, it is nice and clean, because if you don't clean it now while it's wet, this, I swear, starter is like the baking cement. It is impossible to get off afterwards. So I've cleaned up my jar, and we're going to put our cloth on here, and that way we can sit and we'll be ready for day 7 tomorrow. So again, we completed day 6 of our starter thing. I highly recommend, if you're going to start us on this journey, to order a sourdough starter kit that gives you the jar, the cheesecloth, the skinny spatula, all the tools that you need to create your starter, and then get a digital scale as well, because that is the game changer between having your loaves turning out great every single time. I have put the set that I use on my Amazon storefront, which is located on my profile page. So that is a great place to look to jump off on your journey if you're thinking about it. It makes it so much easier. I do make a small commission off of it, but again, I think they are really great tools to be successful. Well, guys, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for day 7.